Okay, I'm going to make a quick video how to measure amp, AC amp for the Fluke i410 AC/DC current clamp. So we're gonna use it with 87V because many people think it's not working with this one. It's not compatible, and it actually does work with this one. So we have a fan here, and the fan connected to the power to what's called AC line splitter, which is that one. And basically all it does is you have the negative and you have the positive, and it just split those. So here you're gonna have only the positive side. Those two loops are the positive side. One of them is multiplied by 1, which means it's the actual amperage draw. You see number 1x, and the other one, which is 10x, is just multiply the amperage draw by 10 for more accuracy. So we're gonna start with this one first. We're gonna bring it to this one is a field piece multimeter, okay, called SC260, and I'm gonna put it on amp AC, okay. And if I'm gonna put it on the actual one, with the multiplied by 1, you're gonna see that it's 0.37 or 0.38 amp, which is basically almost half an amp. But if I'm gonna bring it on the 10 times measurement, that's gonna bring it 10 times bigger for more accuracy again. So now it's 3.83. If you divide it by 10, you get 0.038, which is a little less than half an amp. So that's for this one. Now let's go to the real business, this one. So for DC, everybody already know. All you need to make sure is to connect this to the common, which is only one connection, and to the voltage. Okay, you see the V, so it's got connected. If you want to measure the DC amp, okay, that's most people already knows. I'm gonna cover it just in case. You're gonna put it on millivolt, and this clamp telling you that it's basically convert every 1 millivolt is worth basically 1 amp. Okay, so every 1 millivolt, this one gonna show you 1 millivolt DC equal to 1 amp. We're not gonna measure DC amp this time. We're gonna measure AC amp, and all you need to do is very simple. I'm gonna turn this one on. Now this one, when you turn it on, you see that the numbers are, you get some weird numbers, because for DC you have to adjust it. You need to find a 0 point, and now you can measure DC. But again, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna bring it to AC volt. Obviously it's not millivolt, but it's also, this multimeter can measure millivolt, and you can see that it's already got 0.2 millivolt AC. This one capable only from half an amp or from 1 amp and up to 400. Okay, that's the range. So less than half an amp or less than 1 amp, it's not gonna give you anything. So if I'm gonna connect it now, I'm going to connect it here on the actual measurement, okay, the number 1. You're gonna see that nothing really changed, nothing is different here. But obviously this one is not in use, so we're gonna put it aside. But if I'm gonna connect it to the 10 times, now we're gonna get some numbers, and you can see that the numbers start to go up, and it's gonna give you about the same number, I guess, like the other multimeter. So we got 4 amp 4.1. Again, this is multiplied by 10, so you need to divide it by 10, which is 0.41. So half an amp AC. I'm going to disconnect it, and I'm going to again use this one just to test it. So that's amps. Let's let it, wait for it to adjust. Okay, and now we're going to connect it to the 10 times, and we're gonna get the same number, about 4 amps. Again, you need to divide it by 10 because this one is 10 times. Okay, this one cost about $5 to $20 in Amazon. Very simple, very easy. I hope everybody got it. That's it. Obviously you need this one to be on to measure AC or DC amp. You have another one which is like this. basically another one like this. It's called i400 R400, which can measure only AC amp, and there's no on button. All you need to do is to connect it, and that's it. But pretty much that's it. I hope I was helpful, and that's it. Done.